At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Ranked #1 in innovation for 10 consecutive years and #2 among public universities for employability, ASU isn't just ahead of the curve, it's creating new paths to success. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online, that's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
All right, picture this. Your watch party is in full swing, snacks are out, everyone's hyped for the game. Are you? You want to drop some serious football knowledge. Yeah, even if you only caught the highlights of that England-Greece match. Well, you've come to the right place. Because today we're diving deep, going way beyond the final score to figure out what this friendly really tells us about England and Greece.
Exactly. And this wasn't just any friendly, right? I mean, these matches are like sneak peeks into a team's playbook, their potential. It's scouting for future tournaments.
Absolutely. These international friendlies, they're like a testing ground. Managers are trying out new tactics, different lineups. It's all about those subtle tweaks that could make a huge difference when it really counts.
It's high stakes, even when it's a friendly. So let's break down this England-Greece match. One thing that jumps out from all the reports is England's defense. I mean, clean sheet, completely shut down Greece's attack. What made their defense so effective? They keep using the word structured, but what does that even mean in action?
Right, structured sounds kind of, well, boring. But what we saw was actually a masterclass in tactical discipline. England were organized, disciplined. Their high press was relentless.
High press meaning, sorry, for those of us who need a little extra explanation.
No worries. It means they were constantly putting pressure on Greece when they had the ball, forcing them into rushed clearances, not letting them get comfortable and build any kind of like meaningful attack.
Ah, I see. So it's not just about the defenders, it's a whole team effort.
Exactly. And yeah, England's keeper made a couple of really crucial saves, but those saves wouldn't have even been necessary if the rest of the team wasn't playing with such a tight, cohesive defensive structure.
So Greece really struggled to find their footing. It seemed like their game plan relied heavily on quick transitions and those set pieces.
Exactly right. Greece are known for their ability to like flip a switch. 1 minute they're defending, the next they're on the attack.
And those set pieces, free kicks, corner kicks, they're designed to cause chaos, right? Especially against a well-drilled defense like England's.
Exactly. Set pieces are like a secret weapon. They can totally disrupt a team's rhythm, give you a chance to score when you might not otherwise have one.
And that brings us to the midfield battle. Every single article is talking about how intense it was.
Intense is an understatement. The midfield is like the heart of any football match. Whoever controls that area controls the game.
Because they control the tempo, the flow. Right, it all starts there.
100%. England winning that midfield battle allowed them to play their game, which is all about possession, carefully building up their attacks. It choked out Greece's ability to play their way, which is more about those quick counters.
So England's game plan was almost like denying Greece the oxygen they needed to thrive.
That's a great way to put it. By dominating possession, they starved Greece of the chances they needed to use their speed on those counterattacks.
It's such a fascinating tactical battle.
Yeah.
So, big picture now. What do you think this match tells us about each team's future? Like, what are the key takeaways?
Well, for England, this organized, disciplined defense, that's huge. That's something they can carry forward. However, we have to remember that Greece's attack wasn't really firing on all cylinders. So England's win, while impressive, it needs to be taken in context.
Right.
It doesn't necessarily mean they're unbeatable.
Right, it's just one piece of the puzzle. What about Greece, then? What can they take away from this? It must have been a learning experience.
Oh, absolutely. This match exposed some areas they need to work on, especially against teams like England, who are so good at keeping the ball.
Like how to disrupt that control.
Yeah.
How to create chances even when you don't have much possession.
Exactly. They're going to be analyzing this game, figuring out how to adapt and impose themselves more in those situations.
It makes you think, though, even in such a decisive win, did England accidentally reveal any weaknesses? Or were there hidden strengths in Greece's performance that they just couldn't quite capitalize on?
And that's what makes these international friendlies so fascinating. They're like little snapshots in time. They give us glimpses of potential of what could be. Both England and Greece, they'll be studying this match, identifying areas for improvement, and you can be sure they'll use those lessons as they prep for those upcoming tournaments. It's going to be exciting to see how they develop.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.